warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us, lie on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Field changing the point of attack, proves too strong, and it's played forward. Camavinga moved on forwards. Done delicately. Oh, played through for the wide man. Camavinga. Fair to say, I think a cautious start from both teams. Talisca. And a chance! What a save! Terrific reactions! It's Marcelo. Can he finish? And that has been cleared. Camavinga. Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off. Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to take the head up from time to time. Penetration to go with all this possession. So we're still where we started right now. That's very neat. He's having a shot! That was a matter of inches. Oh, but the keeper had that covered. I'm not sure he did. I think another replay will help you. Talisca. Cristiano shoots! Get that clear. Airing after the ball here. Gerrard. This is not, that's a foul. Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now. He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter. That was mighty close. Williams. Quality ball. Oh, it's come loose. Talisca. Ronaldinho. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! He was gone ever so well. Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Talisca. A good take and a good chance. Well, that is not the way with. There's always that risk of taking a team commits too many numbers forward. Sometimes it's bad. Oh, easy pickings there. Aim forwards.
off target. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldinho. That's really well to win the ball there. Williams. The goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. It's really well manoeuvred. He's in plenty of space here. That was very necessary. Marcos Rojo. And here's Ronaldinho. Gerrard. That's rather hopeful. Oh, good spread. It's a throw. Williams. It's a foul. The referee's given it. His gloves on it, nice and calm. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Decent enough half, but either side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. Fall back on the first 45 minutes.
Yeah, no goal so far, but it's certainly not through lack of effort. They've had quite a few opportunities so far, but the shooting, not good enough.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. We're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to hit the ante first.
Out to the right. Williams. It's an inviting looking ball, that. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Camavinga looks to the other side. And a play for a throw. Rojo gets over and intercepts. Ronaldo laid out to the left flank. Borges. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And the counter is on. Played out to the right. Driving on, a real charge here. Tries to get it clear. Break it back swiftly. Cross goes in there. And it's hoisted clear. Talisca shifted upfield. Ah, now can they counter? And he's picked out the run. He has a look up. Now that's a fine challenge. The referee has just said play on. Ronaldinho has a look to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Looks as though there's been a call to arms here for those 6-foot plenties to head towards the penalty area.
Yeah, they've got plenty targets awaiting, so they'll be looking to get on the end of anything that gets played into the box.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. Up he goes! Harmlessly behind. There's going to be another change here. Moved on forwards. It is still anyone's game, 0-0. Dele Alli. Out to the right. Nice physical challenge.
And they can counter here.
Gets good distance on it. That's been won straight back.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Crossed into the box.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Help for a throw.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Cristiano Ronaldo crosses it in.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Ali. Now this could... And he shoots! It's in!
What a time to take the lead. But now comes the dilemma of whether you ought to hold on or go for it again and try and extend your advantage. That's always been the harder option, in my experience.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. So the first goal of the game.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Two minutes to be added on. Burgess. Great defending, strong and determined. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, the players and the coaches have plenty to think about here. A disappointing outing. They can make nothing for it. So they're back on home soil, having returned from their travels with what their manager describes as a terrible draw. Reactions were mixed amongst those who saw it. The feeling to the stands very much that there is still work to do. He's had a shot!
They would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper could reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Stop it going out.
Oh, they could be caught.
And a chance! Oh, that probably deserved better.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
That's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mahrez. Pedri wins the duel this time. And the counter is on. Bonucci.
Jesus Navas.
Shifted upfield. Well timed, excellent interception. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. He is through here. Well, they can break here. He cuts out the supply. Rojo forwards and with intent. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. It's really well manoeuvred. Navas. Delicate chip through. Cuts out the pass. Nicely intercepted. Can he spark a counter here? Now it's Bonucci. He's through here. Goes for a shot! Lingered over it, and a chance to counter had gone.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, but they're just too slow.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo made out to the left flank. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Robertson. He's found a way through. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Trying his best to keep it in play here. It's been cut short. Rojo is offering some sort of this clear cut. It's a free kick. Restored, and the whole thing shifts once more. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Pedri. Eight forwards. Here's his chance to lead the counter. Asensio. Oh, good spread. And here's Camavinga. Robertson, and that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. He's had a shot! Oh, nearly, but really, it's nothing.
Well, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Borici. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Borici. Decent chance! Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. Petzela tries to clear. Unapologetically persistent, it's almost personal. It had to be. And there's the end of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. The midway point of the game.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Shot a goal! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. It's been slipped through. Very nicely done. And he's managed to get free. And he's there to clear it. Cristiano Ronaldo. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Well, there's always that risk factor when a team commits too many numbers forward. Can't help but leave some backs at the back.
Navas. And it's Mahrez. Mahrez, and he goes cross-field. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Pedri. Pedri powering forward here. Jesus Navas, gently done. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Asensio. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mojica gets good distance on it. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lobbed in behind. You can run onto that. Petzela. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nice interception, well timed. Mahrez. And that has been plucked away. I think. Yes, it is.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Mahrez having a look. So does he go for it? It's not a kind angle. some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Ronaldo, amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury of the team.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific. Terrific reflexes. Goalkeeping at its very best.
He's through here. He has found the way through. Moved on forwards. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. That's a booking. Always wanting. Making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Talisca considers his options. So, to pass or to shoot? That is his question. Decent hit from there. And it's played forward. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Talisca. Gerrard forwards and with intent. It's really well cleared. Talisca. Talisca made out towards the right wing. Now then, the ball's come loose. He's got away. Ah, such a clever touch. Navas. Mahrez. That's a foul and a shot!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Inspired substitution, terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There's going to be another change here. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is not the best ball. It offers energetic one.
The pass wasn't good enough.
Searching passes played there.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mahrez played with finesse.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Talisca.
Mahrez. And that's enough to win the scene of his pass.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management for him.
Marcus Rojo. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And it's Mahrez. Well, that's well seen too. Whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there.
He was going into that with a black belt. Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
moved on forwards. Pedri. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. That is a great kick out.
Good challenge. Excellent.
He's having a shot!
Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. And he scores! Back in business.
You cannot wait it.
Not a twitch, not a... Still inseparable. We have penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we head for the final act. It will be penalties. So now 5 brave individuals must step forward. Inzaghi shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he puts them right.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve down and score that penalty.
And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, he felt the goalkeeper outsteered him there, which gave him the edge.
This to double their advantage.
Shit. So shit.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
Talisca is looking to do his bit. Oh, he took a risk, but it's paid off.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, it didn't change.
That's how it's done. He made the keeper commit.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Modric is the 4th man to step up. Oh, coolly does it.
Yeah, made his mind up very quickly and just didn't waver.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty. Oh, what a save!
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Gerrard just needs to keep his nerve here. He's buried it, and he's won it! So then, can they afford to believe? Just 2 games left, and the wind is well and truly in their sails.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary. And the referee's awarded a free kick.
Clearance is short.
That's a deception. His positioning was spot on.
Trigueros. Thinks one through. Talisca. Ronaldinho.
And he's picked out the run. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Bullish header! Harmlessly behind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that we make him feel much better at the moment.
Moved on forwards. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He's well positioned here. He's got a lot of run there.
Well, it wasn't the best catch, was it? The apologetic look says it all, but he knows he could have got his team in real trouble there.
Talisca shifted upfield, and it's played forward. Robertson. Now then, the ball's come loose. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's an excellent interception. Oh, easy pickings there. No, that is pretty much the end of that. He's in plenty of space here.
Talisca.
It's a goal kick.
Trigueros.
He is sporting a guilty look after that.
Oh, he made it look a bit predictable.
Nicely intercepted. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Camavinga, and it's Robertson. Gerrard. Just deflected over the goal line for a corner.
Ronaldinho was clearly keeping himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Talisca.
Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! It's a goal! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Yeah, that's exactly what they required, but they need to be careful now. That goal could serve as a wake-up goal for the Rovers.
Camavinga for Woodson with intent. Defending was strong and firm. Strong running down that left flank. And he's managed to get free.
Talisca.
Goes for the shot! That was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gets it away. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And they can counter here. Navas.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He is through here. That's really well manoeuvred. And the counter is on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Defending of the desperate variety. That'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Leading 1-0 at the break. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter.
Go for a shot! Decent strike, kept it physical low.
Well, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low, too.
Navas. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Talisca. Big chance! And that has been clubbed away. They're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Do have a chance to counter here. Manu Trigueros, aim forwards. Cuts out the pass. The message is clear, none shall pass. That's a good run down the left. It's Ronaldinho.
Yeah, I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to focus on runners and balls over the top.
Yeah, it's a clear change in approach, isn't it?
Yeah, and if they drop off, there has to be a strong level of industry from other departments in front.
Gerrard. Good challenge, excellent challenge. It's been slipped through.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
And it's gone back to the keeper. He can run onto that. And he's there to clear it. It's a corner. There's some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Surely now! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a deft little ball.
And that has been cleared.
Some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Tries to get it clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Time into interception.
It's a nicely weighted pass. And that's well seen too.
It's made its way to him.
So close to drawing level.
That's really unlucky because he didn't do an awful lot wrong there. It's a let-off for that defence.
Almost nothing left on the clock here. Mahrez. Holding on to the slenderest of leads here. Minutes must feel like out. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Played into the top, mighty effort! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Filippo Inzaghi really isn't happy with himself after that, having done so well to get on the end of it too.
I think we're just about done here.
Waldy.
He's through here. Chance! We thought it was over. It's all square once more.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
So all square with almost no time remaining. Now look face to face with shapes to shoot. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. That was easy, almost too easy.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football.
Both sides glad to trade blows, to set out always only to win, and it came down to one decisive moment.
Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Welcome one and all. We have perfect blue skies and quite a contest ahead of us. This really is a feel-good football match. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
Just do that. Very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Can he get onto this? Lyman works it out wide. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, and claimed it back swiftly. Travis moved on forwards. Can he finish? They've scored! There is the breakthrough! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow him to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Well, this is turning out to be a lively old game.
Yeah, especially in those wide areas, something the team have clearly identified as being the more productive of the channels.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And there's his chance to meet the counter. And here's Mahrez. Asensio. Gerrard. Camavinga. Camavinga! A real chance and a real let-off.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Over to the left. Now then, the ball's come loose. Great defending, strong and determined. That's a nicely weighted pass. Chance here to counter. A lot of space ahead of him. Chance!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Absolute sophistication, as gorgeous and sheer readiness.
They do that because they just don't give them that anything.
New complexion to the game.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum.
It's one through. Driven forward. And he's going to be pulled back for that one. And that's going to be a booking. Oh, he's trying it!
Well, you've got to admire the confidence and the agility. It wasn't too far off either.
Barnes forwards and with intent. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, the The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
But they should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Played right into his path. Cristiano Ronaldo.
And he shoots!
Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
That's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Tries from a long way out. Great effort, beautifully played.
That's a great effort. There was very little backward to indicate what was coming. Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Nicely intercepted. Bit of throw in. And it's played forward. Well read, nice interception. Brewster.
Det är annonser liksom. Så.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
But I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish even more control in this second half.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Changes made by neither side from what we have. It's
He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries to get it clear. It's Camavinga. Here's Asensio.
no messing about, just bludgeoned away. Here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Mahrez. That's really well manoeuvred.
And the finish!
Fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Clears it away. It's a loose ball. Robertson. Asensio, shooting chance!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from the bench.
It's a good ball, that. Succumbs to the pressure. Camavinga is the guilty party there. Defending, but that'll do. Might come loose. Physical challenge. Played with finesse. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Asensio. Aim forwards. Gerrard. Camavinga. Mahrez was a second-half substitute in the last game. Asensio. Tries a measured ball. Great ball if he can get there. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Does really well to win the ball there. And it's played forward. And they can counter here. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Final checks on the touchline and change about to occur.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
It's really well played. And reclaimed it in a trice. Change here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
Shapes to shoot! Insides, a bit lacking in intent.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Conte.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Played out to the right.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Two minutes to be added on. Can he get onto this? Camavinga. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in England. Just not enough on either side to find. So we are down to the last four. Semi-finals as they are meant to be, right on edge. Both sides have laid out their credentials to be here, but only one of them makes the final. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now they've played themselves.
So it's a straight shootout for the final. That's what we're going to see.
There's nowhere, Jim, you would rather be.
Again, some may argue with justification as being harder than the final itself, Peter. I can certainly attest to that from my own experience. While you do everything to tell yourself you shouldn't get too ahead of things, it's actually hard.
Now that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
He's gone direct.
He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought the starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
That is pretty much the end of that. He's found the way through. That has been not clear. Oh, red. Nice interception. Mahrez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Good job reversing for that one. That's the throw. And it's Camavinga. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Gets it away. And there's his chance to meet the counter. And it's lofted through here. And that's well seen too. That is as far as they're going to go. Camavinga. Other side, yet able to find the net. Camavinga. Robertson looking to run onto it. Right up it!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Atalanta will need to look sloppy in possession here. Pasalic.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engagement.
He's having a shot! Another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing blind there.
And it's been taken short. Nice touch. Forwardson with intent. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well, he's found support out wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Sommer. And the shot! And that would have been some goal.
He's the one player you want on the ball running the defences, and that's precisely why.
Chance for a shot! He's got himself an absolute peach.
Peter, you've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the score a hit to as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Zappacosta. Rojo cuts out the pass. It's an imaginative pass. interception. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them.
And the score is 1-0.
Nicely intercepted. Pasalic. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Referee's given a throw. Zappacosta. In with the challenge. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Robertson. Marcus Ruffle. That's a cute ball. The referee brings the first half to a close. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And he's running through. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Into the channel. Oh, well cut out, not much of error there at all. Navas. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's the quarterback equivalent, so I'm not surprised that he's being closed down first.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And the shot! Camavinga wins the duel this time. Tries a shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. Okay, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Zappacosta looks to the other side. That's really well manoeuvred. And that has put paid to that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Atalanta.
It's pretty clear that the defence have decided that the greatest threat to them at the moment, Peter, are people trying to just run at them.
Run at them, and I suppose beyond them, Jim.
Yeah, particularly late runners into the box. That's what you don't want. They're very dangerous to any defence.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Kosunu gets good distance on it. It's going to be a throw-in. Atalanta making consecutive changes here.
Showing good feet. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. And it's Robertson. Decent chance! It's off target by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there. Asensio,
Aim forwards.
Ronaldo, oh, good spread.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Just too high.
If he sacrifices some power, he may control the elevation.
And it's played forward.
Atalanta
Going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Shapes to shoot!
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Navas.
Gerrard looking understandably energised after his goal.
Asensio.
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. We can get that clear.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it. Sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
That pass has been well intercepted. I think we're just about done here. Always onto this.
Atalanta really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Played out to the right. He is through here. And the shots! It does come loose here. So that's it. It is all over.
Very satisfactory result for the home team and indeed the home crowd. Very much on the front foot into the second leg. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, that was a hard-fought win with a defensive masterclass. They backed up their goal with a resilience that was first class.
afternoon, 1-1, and welcome to a game that has the potential to be a real cracker. Both teams will be keen to make a strong start here, especially given that conditions are set to deteriorate as the match goes on. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. The whistle. So they meet again, these sides resuming hostilities at the start of the second half of the season. Now it's Savinho. Well, that could set him on his way. It's Gerrard. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Jones. Here's Savinho. Lucas Vazquez. Scholes. That's it out wide. There's the shot! It just wouldn't sit for him.
Oh, that's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good goal.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Asensio, and it's Morris. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Morris, and the shot! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And that is going to ensure his place amongst the leading goal scorers in this competition. So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the shot! He has done it! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Under. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, super find. And he's straight offside. And it's Scholes. Jones. And here's Under. Proves too strong. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, Red, nice interception. Camavinga does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Camavinga forwards and with intent. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Savinho. Red Scholes. Lucas Vazquez. Savinho. And that's aimed into the middle. Jesus Navas shifted upfield. That has been cut short. Jones. Under. That is good strength. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Great defending, strong and determined. Driving on and making good progress. Jesus Navas, played out towards the right wing. That has been knocked clear. Asensio is fouled. Not too many have the power or indeed the accuracy from this range. Will he dare to have a go?
Was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Jones clears it away. Thiago Silva cuts it out. Ronaldinho, and he welcomes it in. Ronaldinho was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He is through here. Savinho. Nice touch. Savinho's cross. Savinho with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength, the sort of desire we hope will spread.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's cut it out. He's having a shot! Yes! And they are cruising away.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable.
There's the end of the first half. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they want to keep things that way.
It really has been an astonishing game, peppered with goals. You cannot help feeling that the second half will supply more. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, they could be caught out here. Camavinga. Asensio. Great chance! Always going over the top.
It was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
Braithwaite, gently done. And it's Scholes. And here's Marmoush. And he's managed to get free. It's a mighty effort! Marvellously done. Not the best distribution from the keeper. And here's Under. He's in plenty of space here. Jones. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. I don't think there was any contact. My feeling on first watch was that there was none.
And that really is the last thing they wanted to do.
Second, absolutely fucking second.
for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
So is this the start of a comeback? He has found a way through. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, how's that for a goal? A finish right from the top draw. The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
It's starting to look like a done deal now.
And it's played forward. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Perception, his positioning was spot on. Gerrard, and he's all shapes to shoot! That's another chance! He's kept it out just.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when the team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
It's a clearance, but not much of one. Gerrard.
I think the word from the touchline, Peter, is that defence needs to...
And he has been fouled there. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Marmoush. He's out very well at all. Out to the right, and the counter is on. Oh, some tackle that. Now who's going to be first to this? It's a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Phillips. It's been slipped through. Here's Marmoush! And the keeper has done enough. Top stop.
Just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
It's run loose here. Succumbs to the pressure. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. It looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. What can they conjure from this one? There's going to be another change here. Opportunity then to pull clear here. And he's lifted it over.
To do something that's simple here, Peter, but it has to be effective.
How exactly can they do that?
Well, they're tucking their fullbacks into midfield to enable their more talented personnel to push forward.
It's Scholes. Marcus Rojo moved on forwards. Scholes caresses it through. There are a few waiting for it. Can he finish? It's a loose ball. Really well manoeuvred. Robertson does really well to win the ball there. And here's Inzaghi. No way through, so back it comes. What Navarro gently done. Chance here to counter. Jesus Navas wins the duel this time. And it's Gerrard. That is a great pick out. Big chance! They've done it! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Challenge there, uncompromising. Conte. Gerrard. Mahrez. Can he spark a counter here? Mateus. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well timed, excellent interception. Scholes calmly anticipates. And here's Mahrez. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. welcome one and all. Just getting ready to go here for the second instalment of this semi-final match. Well, remember the first leg, of course, the visitors won their home game by just the odd goal. The question on everybody's mind, is that enough? And they've certainly made things intriguing for everyone, and no doubt the question will be answered one way or another. Is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So the hosts required to do all the running here. They'll certainly need to if they want to put themselves back on course for the big day.
Well, I doubt they'll take any unnecessary risks, Peter, having the luxury of not forcing the issue. But it's bound to be thrilling. How can it not be? This shouldn't be about could've, should've. They have the authority.
As you can see, we've already started here. And the ball is out of play. Eight forwards. Moved on forwards. Tidy challenge, free kick given. Good spread. And it's Pasalic! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Pasalic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Played forward. Asensio. Inzaghi. Inzaghi forwards with intent. The keeper by DB did well. Lobbed in behind. Clear away. Played through for the wide man. Been cleared. Corner then. Great chance! It's really well manoeuvred. Gerrard made the difference in the first leg, one of the stars of that show. Asensio!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively the right press.
Inzaghi shifted upfield. Chance to play it in.
It's now.
Oh, what a drive! Inzaghi is flagged offside. Ball by the goalkeeper. Good back, and can go again. Pasalic. So what can they make of this? Zappacosta played with finesse. Now the ball in. Keeper's done with that. It's really well cleared. Camavinga goes on a charge down the left. And the finish! In relief, it just needed better contact.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing the break. They're really swift.
It's Pasalic. Buketelada. Gerrard. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free
free kick. Gets it away. Lookman. Surely a foul free kick. To Catalan. Decent chance! Goal! Atalanta! They are firmly back in business.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part. I mean,
He's having a shot! Extraordinary.
what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
8 forwards. Here's the Catalana. It's a good shot! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence. He could well be revisiting this.
Navas. Thiago Silva does really well to win the ball there. Pasalic. Lookman. Here's the Catalana. Here's Pasalic. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Oh, it's Inzaghi. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Zappacosta. Gerrard makes the interception. Half-time in the semi-final. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Some investment, Peter, in stopping the rot might pay off here before recapturing the momentum. This needs game management now.
And the game has already resumed. Climbs up big! Oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Moved on forwards. De Catalana. Bacca. Gerrard did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Asensio. Oh, what a pass! He's had a shot! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Lookman. Lovely feet. That has been knocked clear. Saves to saves! Cuts out the pass. Now it's Inzaghi. And it's lofted through here. And played right into his path. Gerrard. Played out to the right. Now that's well seen too. Jesus Navas concede a free kick for that.
certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Tries a deft little ball. Can he latch on to this? Oh, that's nice. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's going to be disappointed with that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Asensio. He's through here. Brilliantly cut out.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting this.
And a chance! Oh, it's there! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
And it's played forward. Rabiot. And it's Maradona. He is through here. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Filippo Inzaghi. Referee's had a good look and given them a corner. Here's the header! Should have put that one away.
Well, the keeper spared a few rushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Marcus Rojo. Pasalic wins the duel this time. Almost nothing left on the clock here. They have 1 foot in the final. Retrieved, albeit perhaps momentary. Good pressure, good intensity.
Well, he's profited handsomely already in this match, and at last their sense of danger has brought them to a possible solution.
Cancelo gets over and intercepts. Now it's to Catalana. Perfectly measured that. It's Maldini! That was no routine save.
Maldini clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's out of play. Showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Play for the throw. And he's managed to gift it back. Navas tries a measured ball, cuts out the supply. And time is up. So 1 big game to go. All eyes on the date with Destiny. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, they passed that test in flying colours, and they have every reason to believe that they can go all the way now.
Well, this is quite a view. The atmosphere created by these manic fans, a stark contrast to the grey skies we see above. Regardless of impending rain, this should be terrific. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting.
Just joining us, we are already underway. Zinchenko.
That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? He is through here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Gerrard head out towards the right wing. And Morris!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rojo gets over and intercepts.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively the right press.
Asensio. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that.
Takes a shot! Clears it away. Hutchinson. Luis in acres of space out wide. Camavinga. Still goalless. Savona did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And the ball's come loose.
He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Asensio, oh, good spread. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great position here. Mahrez. Big chance! To this world! Oh, there's your superstar!
How does he keep coming up with these? You just can't keep him down, can you? So they should just never have lost the ball from there. But you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Make things quite uncomfortable for them.
Penetrate first. It is a truly precious league.
Well, that's really changed the mood in the stands, Peter. It ought to encourage more positive football and more front-foot chance.
That was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
The chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Rojo attempts a clearance. There's the shot! Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Luis with the short one. Camavinga wins the duel this time. Ronaldo really has been in sparkling form, hasn't he? No doubt we'll hear plenty of rumours about him when the transfer window opens.
I suspect there is. You can understand the speculation, but as to exactly where he might end up, that's the tricky part. The great thing about this is because of the form he's in, he can pick whatever club he wants.
Wood. He's found support out wide. Little offside that time. Thiago Silva. Camavinga. Does really well to win the ball back. That'll be the last act of the first half. One of the plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. Still anybody's game. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and you know it's an awful long way back.
Really a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at break. And we are already promptly back underway.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
That has been knocked clear. Shoots! That's quite something! A finish right from the top draw! A 2-0 lead, and they're firmly in control.
That was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter. reversal there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
The message is clear, none shall pass. And it's Douglas Luiz. Mahrez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. As a mighty relief. Aim forwards. Savola. Spread out to the left. This is good, that's a foul. Gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
And the finish! And he's found the net!
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Believe it?
Well, there's a real sense...
Decent chance!
It's Savola. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
And the shot!
It's a loose ball. They'll try to keep this alive. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And the counter is on now then. Now it's Wood. Robertson makes the interception. Wood is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. He's in plenty of space here. Gets into some space. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. And it's hoisted clear. He's in, hits it, Zinchenko! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Zinchenko certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, he's had so much room to operate in. He's been running the show, but maybe the curtain's about to come down on him.
Now it's Wood. He's through, it's one shot, And that could come back to haunt them.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
They've played it short. Zinchenko. Hudson-Odoi.
A chance for a shot! Dispatched clinically.
He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
Wood. Oh, they could be caught out here.
Hudson-Odoi!
delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
And it's Mahrez. We expected better, and so did he.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And it's played forward. Excellent challenge there.
Wood!
That was a brilliant save.
Wood really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Gerrard.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
And here's Mahrez.
Wood.
Cuts out the pass. Talisca. Inzaghi is on. It's Inzaghi!
I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have been a little better than, and maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Well, this is what we've been waiting. And the referee brings it to a close. And so the crowning moment. A trophy which reflects a truly wonderful season. Every one of them has played his part. Together, they are champions. A formal coronation. Acknowledgement of the really best team for a long-demanding campaign. So much hard labour. And so great a reward. A warm welcome to all of you on this utterly glorious day. Positive vibes all around us. Nigh on perfect conditions. There is a thrilling football match in prospect here, and we will be getting underway very shortly. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up. We'll be getting underway very soon. Have already started here. Asensio does really well to win the ball there. Conte. Bannon. Lorenzo Babia. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aubameyang. Aubameyang laid out to the left flank. Asensio, gently done. And there's his chance to lead the counter. That was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Thiago Silva makes the interception. And he welcomes it in. Chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it is a goal kick. Petzela. It's really well cleared. Asensio. This is a free kick for that. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Gets it away.
Oh, that's a fine challenge.
And it's Morris. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now then, the ball's come loose. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he finish? Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So we have our breakthrough.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Aim forwards. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tries a deft little ball. Chance here to counter. Moved on forwards. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. And it's played forward. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Quick ball upfield. Approaching the half-hour mark. He's in plenty of space here. Petzela clears it away. And they can counter here.
Proves too strong. Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Long ball looking to counter. Thiago Silva cuts out the pass. Mahrez. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That has been cut short. Bannon. Edsela finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Robertson. 1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Gerrard. Chance, surely! Tries to get it clear. Gerrard has a goal!
Gerrard just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
He's shifting through the gears here. Goes for a shot! This is not, that's a foul. And he's going to Rex. Glorious! A finish right from the top draw.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, that is a bit special. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Really will be annoying.
Good effort, and it is right on half-time. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. We are already promptly back underway. Wins the duel this time. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. And he's there to clear it. He's in, Shaw takes a shot! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gerrard is there, and he can get that clear. And that's a good ball. Oh, what terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Bannon. That's really well manoeuvred. Thiago Silva cuts it out. Can he spark a counter here? Ah, such a clever touch. Asensio chooses great chance! And here's the chance to counter. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. It's a Babia. Interception. His positioning was spot on. Edsela aimed forwards. Moved on forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here. Robertson, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
He was well placed to deal with that.
The chances keep on coming. They're really another corner. And the goalkeeper's got a good counter. Conte.
chance to counter here. Oh, easy pickings there. Asensio. And it's Mahrez. Defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Conte. And it's played forward. Mahrez. And the shot!
It's off target and by quite a way.
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Down on the touchline, it seems there's going to be a change. That's been won straight back. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. That looks a good ball through.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end there.
To the left it goes. Incoming to Bullish header! It's done well, great stop. They've played it short. The ball is loose and the chase is on. There's the deliver. Oh, what a try!
There's the urgency they need. Really broken the road. I think we might be...
Little touch. That is a foul. That's a booking. Always looked it. Really well manoeuvred, calmly anticipates. Talisca. Filippo inside me. And the shot! That was superb!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Turns and goes. Big chance! Not quite. And steps in, and that's the end of that. It's gone out for a throw-in. Acres of space.
Oh, sweet feet.
They need to get it in quick. And that's that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, no matter what the result, Peter, I think the match was played in the right spirit. And now for next season and beyond.
So
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Reverential silence which has descended on the stands in eager anticipation of what lies ahead. This is where they all wanted to be. This really is it. So this beautiful arena in the outskirts of Munich, the decent chance! Early chance, first of the game. Was spot on. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Great work on the overlap. Tries a shot! And again! Could be danger here! Neil has a free kick. a goal of real significance.
Well, certainly the big occasion and a very big opening goal to boost everyone's confidence here.
Tagliafico. He's in plenty of space here. He's in a good position.
Real chance! It's a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Lyon are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Asensio. Satriano. He can run onto that. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. It's Ronaldinho. Maitland-Niles. Tessman. Asensio does well to get it back. Now it's Mahrez. It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Tagliafico, who's set up one goal so far.
That's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Asensio. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo!
And he has kept it out somehow.
Cristiano Ronaldo actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Goes for the shot!
Throws it away. And here's Mahrez. Asensio
Takes a shot!
no waste.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Tagliafico. Oh, he's found support out wide. Climbs up big! Needed to be better, and he knows it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Camavinga. It's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Nicely intercepted. There it is then. Tries to get it through. Oh, that's nice. Asensio. He's having a shot! Ball's being played in here nice and early.
Yeah, that'll be a test for that defence, but I'd like my players to keep mixing it up if I was in that position, you know, and not become predictable. They've got to avoid that.
Asensio. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Asensio. That was very necessary. Navas. He expected better, and so did he. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
There's the whistle. First half of the final has flown by. Shows you the halfway point of the final. What are you thinking?
First things first now, and they must give themselves a platform to help generate some momentum if they're going to find the route back.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull them back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Gerrard has played it long. That's good vision. Oh, he's found him in space. Big chance! The second half starts straight into life. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
My sympathies go to the keeper who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off and let it go. A half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Gazal providing an outlet on that flank. That's good defending, very good defending. Might come loose. It's Navas, gently there. Mahrez. Out to the left it goes. Andre does really well to win the ball there. Tesman. Andre.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Up the supply. Goes for goal!
His reputation was better than what we've just seen.
It's Ronaldinho. Cristiano. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Gazal. Counter is on now then. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Asensio. Mahrez. The ball cut out. No margin for error there at all.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on tugging away and eventually they might just get under the break.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Asensio. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's good distance on him. Fit back and can go again.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Changes we have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now. Changes in with that pass. Tagliafico. Tolisso. Taken with style. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So there's going to be another change here. Lyon 2 up and into a position of real strength. Searching passes played there. Filippo Inzaghi. Can he deliver? Here's Camavinga. Chooses to go back. He's in plenty of space here. Wins the duel this time. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Pretty, but it gets the job done. Looking to break at pace. Tessman. And here's Inzaghi. Natan gets over and intercepts. Tagliafico. Frankowski. And it's Frankowski. Time for a change in personnel.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in.
Frankowski with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Out for a throw. Some good work on the right flank here. Here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. There will be a throw-in. It's a good-looking delivery. And he's there to clear it. Andre forwards and with intent. Calmly anticipates. Oh, good touch!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. But
The final whistle and the end. The ultimate heartbreak. The prize dangled in their faces and was cruelly snatched away. And so it ends in pain as the glory goes elsewhere. So much endeavour, so much expectation, so little ultimate reward.
these boys will be absolutely devastated. There's nothing worse than that losing feeling.
2-1 again. Oh, it's crushed. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.